inviting me to come at this reunion. And it's so good to see certain faces that I can just go up and call your names. I don't know all of you. I may know all of you and not know it, okay? But first, let me thank Sister Black for inviting me to the celebration and the reunion here at the Highland Park Church of God. It's so good to be back here and visit with you. From the ages of 3 to 6 years old, this church was my home. I was a pastor's daughter. My dad and mom, Reverend G.W. Nellie Lane, pastored here from 1937 to 1941. Even though we left when I was only 6, some things stand out in my memory. A lot of things you had to say, brother. This is what I remember as a child. First of all, I had this on my notes, and my husband said, I don't think that would sound too good. And it was those bathrooms. Those bathrooms. But I remember, I'm going to go down my little list, and I may get off of it a little bit. I remember the Albrose grocery store. Down there was a turnaround, wasn't there, for the buses and streetcars, or just buses?
That was before buses.
Streetcars and then the buses.
Oh, okay. And I thought it was so cool to get to go down there, and I could look in the, and see that candy, and I think your dad would always slip me a little piece of candy. I just loved to go down there. And then I remember, as you mentioned, the Hawkinsmiths. Something about that gorgeous lady. She was tall in stature, gray hair. There was just something about that lady that attracted me. But the very main thing I remember was that gorgeous home, because we had never had a home. Highland Park was the first home I ever lived in, ever. And that was a parsonage. And in these parsonages, I was 15 years old until I ever had a bed of my own. I either slept on the floor or slept with Mother and Daddy. But that's the life of a preacher. You don't know anything else, so what? I liked it. I was a happy kid, so what would it matter? And then I'll never forget how that Lockard's cow knocked me down. We had dinner with them, and then I thought the cows were very interesting because I never was around anything like that. So I was going to go out and just pet it, and when I pet it, it knocked me flat down. I told Dan it's front hoof, but he told me differently. He says, no, you sure don't know anything about a cow, do you? So the hoof knocked me right here, and then I fell back on the steps, on the 3 steps. And yes, that hurt for a long time. Okay. Before Dad